Sup team, welcome to the video. Happy Monday, good morning. A question that I saw on a video a while back that I wanted to address in a recent video, but I haven't, was why when I'm training or when I'm training clients, when you see Jamie lifting in the gym, why are we not doing primarily barbell exercises in the 4, 5, 6 rep range? Why is Jamie doing so much work in the 8 to 10 range? Why do you see me using dumbbells or using machines versus using exclusively barbells? Because there's a school of thought, and a mostly correct school of thought, that getting stronger in slightly lower rep ranges is the best way to build muscle, and to do that doing traditional compound movements. Barbell deadlift, barbell back squat, barbell bench press, barbell overhead press. So why don't you see a ton of that in my videos? So I'm gonna start with Jamie. I don't think that for beginners whose goal is to lose body fat, look better, feel better, if your goal is to get better and stronger at barbell lifts, then you should be barbell training. But if you're a beginner and your goal is to look, feel better, get leaner, I don't like training in lower rep ranges because I want you to learn the movement before you are loading it to a point where doing a set of 4 or a set of 5 or a set of 6 is actually difficult. We can use less weight and get to the same level of intensity doing 8 or 10 or 12 reps per set. So for beginners, I don't like programming them in like really below, like we'll say 5 reps or below, unless, like I said, getting stronger with barbells is the primary or a primary goal. The second thing here is the barbell deadlift and the barbell back squat are complex moves, right? Like they're not like Olympic moves. It's not like doing a snatch, but it's a lot more complex than a variety of machines, than a variety of dumbbell exercises that we can do. And so when you factor in that strength training isn't something that Jamie specifically and a lot of people are motivated to do, right? Like it's a means to an end. It's not the end, get better at strength training. It's I want the lifestyle upside. Programming moves that are less complex makes sense. For people who are often gonna find themselves in situations where they don't have a training partner, I like dumbbell bench over barbell bench, although I'm actually pretty indifferent on the two. I like both, but yeah, when it comes to a barbell back squat, when we can do a goblet squat instead and achieve largely the same effect, granted, they're not getting better at a barbell back squat, but outside of that, we're achieving largely the same effect, I'm game. So that's where my head's at with exercise selection and with rep range selection for beginners. It's too bad Matt doesn't have a vlog, because you would get a better feel for how I train someone who's not a complete beginner with strength training. I mean, you can really go to a video I'll link below to see me doing that with myself too, but starting each workout in lower rep range, and then as the workout goes on, generally reps increase, rest time decreases, and the number of muscles being worked in a specific exercise decrease. So we move from compound to isolation moves, from multi-joint, multi-muscle exercises to fewer to single joint, single muscle exercises. The reason that I personally don't do a lot of barbell work, and I actually do it, like I barbell bent over row, I barbell bench press, I barbell incline bench press, although a little bit less because that doesn't feel amazing on my shoulders. Really, what we could title this section of the video is why I don't do much heavy conventional barbell back squatting and barbell deadlifting is because 1, I don't have an interest in getting them stronger. 2, they're hard. Like heavy squatting and heavy deadlifting are very taxing, and I don't want to say I'm past that point in my life, because I can definitely see myself getting a surge of motivation to specifically get stronger at those moves, but they're higher risk of energy. They take more time warming up for and actually doing. They're more difficult. They aren't necessary for my end goals. I don't have specific strength goals there. I kind of have, dude bro part of me has a piece of ego attached to barbell bench press strength. So I do barbell bench press a decent amount, but a decent amount of frequency, not that heavy. Although in my last bulk, I worked up to 275 for straight sets of 6, which was probably like relatively the most I was barbell bench pressing. But I don't recently conventional deadlift or sumo deadlift or barbell back squat very often, just because, yeah, like I said, they're hard, they're not super aligned with my goals. I can achieve the same training effect when it comes to retaining muscle in a deficit or building muscle in a surplus using moves that I like more, that feel better. Single leg moves like a Bulgarian split squat, like a reverse lunge, with a front foot elevated, have that same training effect when it comes to gaining muscle or retaining muscle, and feel much better on my lower back, which could be me not being optimal with my squatting and my deadlifting from a form point of view, which could mean me not being optimal with the prehab and the stretching recovery like necessary to feel amazing doing those moves, which is just laziness, right? It's a matter of time, tacking more onto the warm-up, tacking stretching onto rest days or post-workout, or more mobility on rest days. But yeah, I feel better and don't need those moves. I feel better not doing them and can achieve the same effect not doing them. And there's like, you guys, I'm fortunate that I think in my experience, the people who listen to my content on all platforms are more open-minded than the average fitness person. There's definitely a demographic that say, you're a pussy if you don't barbell back squat, if you don't barbell deadlift, which fine, like great, but yeah. That's what's up, that's where my head's at. It's Monday, I'm gonna have a productive day. Triple G, man, robbed, just straight robbed. Yeah, this isn't a boxing channel, we're not gonna do it. And I'm not a boxing analyst or expert, but I thought Triple G won the fight. 118, 110 is absurd. Blah. All right, hit the like button. Hope you had a good weekend. Leave comments below if you have questions, if you want to hear stuff answered in future videos. I still have some stuff to get to that I've made notes on in past videos. But if you want to just like reiterate, I want this answered, go ahead and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.